The verb eat is comer. Eating, comiendo. So in this case, nosotros, estamos eating, comiendo a sandwich, un sandwich. Okay? Finally, for example, with she, with the third person. Okay? She is. Okay? One more time is necessary a verb in ing. For example, she is making a Word document. Okay? One more time, check it out, observe, she is making a Word document. Okay? Ella está creando o haciendo un documento de Word. Okay? This is how you make affirmative sentences and using the present continuous tense. Okay? Now, let's focus on the negative sentences. It is very, very simple. Okay? Well, for this, we have other activity. Okay? This activity, I will send you to the group, yes, on the web page Ego4U. Remember, okay? We are going to access to www.ego4u.com and you are going to complete the affirmative sentences activities. Okay? But I explain in the WhatsApp group. Okay? Now let's focus on negative sentences. To make negative sentences, it is very, very simple. Why? Because it is necessary to add the word not. Okay? And for example, it says, I am not working in Cuernavaca. Okay? Here's the same idea. We are not eating a sandwich. Yes? And finally, she is not making a Word document. Okay? To create negative sentences is very simple. Okay? It's only necessary the word not. Now, remember, this is the formal way, and we have also, or we can also use the informal way. How's the informal way? Using the contractions, the short form. Okay? Remember, you can make the contraction of this. That is, I'm not. Okay? You can make the contraction of this. You have two possibilities. Okay? You have are not or aren't. Yes? And finally, okay, you can make the contraction of this like not or isn't. Okay? So, we have that for this is the short form of this. This is the short form of this. And finally, this is the short form of this. This is the way to create negative sentences using the present continuous tense. Okay? Finally, okay? Let's going to create questions, the interrogative form of the present continuous tense. Now here we have just a little difference. Why? Because remember, in this case, the structure of my sentence in affirmative sentences is necessary a subject, an auxiliary, a verb, and a complement. Yes? In that order. One more time. In affirmative, subject, auxiliary, verb, and complement. Yes? In negative sentences is a similar structure, just with a bit difference that you have the word not. Okay? So you have the subject, the auxiliary, and the word not, the verb, and the complement. Well, just one thing, one important thing to remember. Here, your verb is always in the gerund form. Remember, gerund in Spanish means gerundio or ing, el ando, endo. Yes? Okay, now finally, to make interrogative sentences, to make questions with the present continuous, okay, it is necessary to switch the auxiliary and the subject. So you start with the auxiliary, then with the subject, yes, and the verb is the same, and the complement is the same, okay? Just with a little thing, a little difference, but I explain it in a moment, okay? You start, remember, with the auxiliary. So in this case is am, yes? And then my subject is I. Am I working in Cuernavaca? Just one thing, remember, don't forget the question mark. Yes? Don't forget the question mark. Then, for the second person, okay, is are we eating a sandwich? Yes. And finally, is she making a Word document? Okay? Very well, and this is the way you create questions using the present continuous tense. Okay? Is the auxiliary, the subject, the verb in gerund form, and the complement. Okay, guys. Now, for the affirmative, the negative, and the questions in the present continuous tense, you have an activity, okay, in the www.ego4u.com. In a moment, I send you the activity, okay? Now, to finish this part, okay, is necessary, if you paid attention, yes, you checked that the form to write the verbs in ing is a little different, okay? For example, okay, let me show you an example. We have the verb, in the beginning we have the verb take. Remember the verb tomar, yes? Then, for example, we have all the verb. The verb fly, yes, is the verb volar, yes. Other, we have the verb tie, okay. The verb tie means attack, yes. We have the verb run, yes. The verb correr, and finally we have the verb forget. Yes? With these 5 verbs, every of these 5 verbs, yes, has a special form to write the ing. Okay? For example, check it out. In the verb take is taking. Okay? Here the rule is very similar. Okay? It's very easy, sorry. When a verb ends with the letter E. Okay? When a verb ends with the letter E, what you have to do is to drop the letter E and write ing. Example, okay? You have make. Okay? Make finishes with the letter E. So, that will be making. Okay? Or for example, we have the verb like. Like finishes with the letter E. Okay? And then we have liking. Okay, now in the case of the verb fly, the verb fly is very, very simple. Okay? It's only ing. But you can say, teacher, that is very, very easy. Okay? But no. Because the rule says, when a verb ends in Y, X, and W. When a verb ends in these letters, you have to write always, okay, ing. And you can say, teacher, but that's still easy. But be careful, because in this rule, I am going to show you why this rule is very important. Okay? Check it out. For example, we have here the example, the verb fly. Fly finishes in Y. Other example, the verb relax. Okay? The verb relax is relaxing. Or the verb follow is following. Very simple. Okay? Now, the verb tie. Okay? Here the rule says, when a verb ends in IE. When a verb ends in IE, okay, for example, in the case of the verb tie, what you have to do is to drop IE and write YING. Okay? So in this case, it will be time. Other examples, okay, is the verb lie. The verb lie is mentir, okay? Or this verb that is very unfamiliar. The verb pie. The verb pie is empanar. Yes, okay? Well, check it out, these verbs, okay? In the case of the verb lie, mentir, and the verb pie, empanar, that will be lie, lying, pie, pine. Okay? Sorry. Pine. Yes. Okay, now this rule is more specific. Okay? In this case, you have to accomplish with some specifications. First specification is that your verb has to be of one syllable. Okay? In the case of the verb run, the pronunciation is just one syllable. Run. Run. Just one sound. Run. Okay? So, the second specification is that the last three letters finish in consonant, vowel, consonant. Yes? Consonant, vowel, consonant. Okay? When they finish like this, is, remember, step number one, a verb of one syllable. Number two, the finish in consonant, vowel, consonant. Okay? What you have to do, it is simple. When they accomplish, when a verb like this accomplished with just one syllable and consonant, vowel, consonant, okay? You add the last consonant and ing. Check it out. We have run, and what is the last consonant? This is the last consonant. Okay? Run, and then you add it one more time. Run and ing. Running. Okay? Other examples. For example, get. Get. What is the last consonant? Get is just one syllable. Get is consonant, vowel, consonant. Yes? And then last consonant is the letter T and ing. Yes? Other example. We have the verb swim. Yes? The verb swim is consonant, vowel, consonant, but check it out. Swim is not swim. No, it's just one sound. Swim. Swim. Just one sound. Okay? And then we have consonant, vowel, consonant. Yes? Okay, so double I-N-G. Swimming. Yes? And finally, is to add these verbs. Okay? In the case of this verb, yes, forget, it's very similar to the rule of this. Just we have one difference. In this case, it must be a verb of 2 or more syllables. Yes? One more time. Has to finish. Okay, let me show you. Okay, this part. Sorry. Okay, now has to finish with the consonant, vowel, consonant. Yes? And one more. The pronunciation. Okay? In this case, the last rule is about the pronunciation. Check it out. In this case, forget is a verb of 2 syllables. Forget. Okay? To accomplish this rule is necessary the pronunciation of the verb. Okay? Is in the second syllable, or sorry, in this case, the last syllable, la última sílaba. Okay? So, in this case, we have forget. Forget is in the second syllable, in the last syllable. When the pronunciation of the verb is 2 or more syllables, consonant, vowel, consonant, and the last syllable stressed, what you do is simple. You apply this rule, okay? The rule that you apply in here, okay? Check it out. One more time, you double the last consonant, forget, in ing. Yes? These are the rules to write ing to the verbs, okay? And with this, we finish. Okay, guys? Please follow the instructions for the activities, okay? And see you in the next session. Bye bye.